Everybody, stuff still, shut down like it is. They need to, they need to open stuff back up, man. It's time to get ready for the tracks to be opening up. I know they opening right now for I think like testing tune and stuff. Not testing tune, my bad. Private testing. Um, so I know we had went private testing. I want to say I think Saturday. When they gonna be ready? Never, never give you what? Give you your dollar. Shirts ain't gonna never be made. I just playing. But so we waiting on the film to come in tomorrow because nobody had them in the stores, and we was already waiting on our vendor to send us some stuff. So we had to do like a rush order. Snap. We had to do like a well, I didn't do anything. My wife had to do a rush or hurry up and buy. My wife had to do a rush order for the film, so she did like a two day order, 2 day shipping for the film. So just waiting on that to come in, man. Then motherfucker, man, stop that shit. So we waiting on the film to come in, and then she can get back. Right now, I think she got three, three or four made up, already. But and then we waiting on. We had put in another order for They say nothing about your mama. But we had put in another order for some shirts. I ain't about to get no sewing, man. Stop that. We about to put in she put in another order for shirts. So those of you that wanted 3X, 4X, and stuff like that, we had to put in another shut up. We about to put in another. We put in another order. Well, I didn't do it. She put in another order for the bigger shirts because I think we had like four or five. Well, she had like 4 or 5 orders for 3 or 4X, and we went to the store to get them out of the store, and there was none there. So we had to do a bulk order. Well, we did a order for 3X, 3X's and 4X's just in case if somebody wanted some 3X's and 4X's, then hey man, it's coming, man. So I'm about to cut all this. But so we did an order. I think she ordered 10. So I think she ordered nah, ain't nobody throwing those shots, man. Hey, I mean, we didn't think that we didn't think that the 3X and the 4X is gonna come out. So that's so she ended up making a big order for ain't nobody even disrespectful. So you needed 3X, man. You needed 3X. Anthony Glover needed a 4X. That's who needed a 4X. Anthony Glover. So I think she made a bulk order for 5 3X's and 5 4X's. So we waiting on those to come in, and then we can start on those. Those should be in, I want to say Friday or Monday. But I know our film, our film, our roll of film and all that, it should be in tomorrow because we had to do 2 day. Shut up. So we had to do. Hey man, shut up, man. Hey, still, don't worry about me. So we had to do a 2 day shipping on the roll. So we just waiting on that to come in. And what else? I think that's it. But I mean, oh yeah, cars and coffee next week, man. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh no, Omar, you big, but you ain't Anthony big. You ain't ant big. You big, but you ain't ant big. You know what I'm saying? But now, the Forex is coming. They should be coming. I want to say Friday. If not Friday, probably Monday or Tuesday. Um, so, like I said, we waiting on that to come in. The rest of the stuff for to finish making the shirts will be in tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Friday. So we'll get on that most definitely this Saturday, because we got, I think we had order of 25 so far. So we trying to get it out real quick. We already got the shirts. Shirts came in mighty quick from the vendor. We already got the shirts. We just gotta shut up. We just gotta wait on the stuff to come in to, of course, make the shirts. All this Corona crap got stuff not behind, but you know it's hectic right now. So I hope everybody being safe. Sorry. Man, whatever. So, yeah, right. So, I hope everybody being safe with this quarantine, man. Well, not really quarantine. Um, not really, not really quarantine, stuff like that. But just hope everybody being safe out there, man. I don't know if y'all that type, to wear gloves, masks, and stuff like that. Hey, it is what it is. But I did see somebody with a mask on, and on the outside of the mask, it was dirty. So, hey, teach his own, I don't have nothing to do with that, teach his own. But if you go wear a mask, man, people, please, please have it clean. It need to be clean. Because there's no reason why you should have, like, black stains, brown stains, dirt stains, or whatever on the outside of the mask. I just don't know. But then I done seen like you out, you out wearing a mask. I understand that. No, don't worry about me. So I mean, I understand, people beat me, low. Shut up. So I understand people, out there with the mask on and stuff, but you gotta understand, like you don't have any gloves on, so you touching stuff, and I mean, and then you turn around and you get in your car, and then I done seen people wear masks wearing masks while they're in the car. I I don't know, man. I'm just lost with words on that. Honestly, like honestly, come on, man. I just don't understand, why would you wear a mask inside your car? I mean, unless your car have germs inside the car. But hey, it is what it is. To each his own. I personally, I'm not going binoculars um, like that. I just don't have it in me. I'm still gonna, do what I've been doing. Um, I mean, I've been like this. If I get it, I get it. I'm just not more of a, a cautious, guy with all this Corona crap, because it's, at the end of the day, it's not gonna you know, it's not going to stop me from doing what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, it's stopping me from going to the track and stuff like that. Of course, that, but it's not stopping me from, living my everyday, day to day life, or, it's not stopping me with that. And a lot of people, you know, basically a lot of people saying that, okay, the corona is stopping me from doing this and that. Corona is stopping me from working out. Corona is stopping me from reaching my weight goal. Corona is stopping me from, reading more because I can't go out and buy books. Something like that. So, and I don't understand. I really don't understand that. But at the end of the day, your life is your life. I understand. But you can't let, a little situation like this, affect your living or your life or whatever. I mean, I understand that some people's sales went down. I mean, that's understandable. But at a time like this, you will want to, sit and have an open mind, as in to learn, try to learn more of your situation. So if something happened like this, or, not the nation shut down, but certain places shut down and you can't get what you need or what you need to get at, then you will have a second, you have a plan B of getting what, basically doing what basically having that the different route that you already want to take, instead of you sitting here and being like, dang, I don't know, what I want to do, or man, I'm stuck at a situation because of the COVID-19 stuff like that. So that's what that's what you want to think about. But also, if you want to follow your goal, like you can't have a plan B, because a plan B will distract you from that plan A. So, it's just like, uh it's just like, say if you going through high school or whatnot, and your mindset is, basketball, college, NBA, or whatever, or football, college, NFL. That's your mindset. That's what you want to do. So, say you already was thinking about a plan B, like, okay, well, if this don't work out, then I'm gonna be accounting, or I'm gonna be computer tech, or something in a different field. So when you're going through middle school and high school, you already have your plan B, already have your plan B in your mind. So that would distract you from plan A, which is working hard, putting the time in, putting the work, um, pushing yourself, being dedicated, being committed. Basically, that means people use excuses for this virus. Yes. Yes, man. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about, dude. Like, Leon, bro, I've been working every day. And I ain't trying to jinx it or nothing like that, but I've been working every day. And you'll hear people that's getting the virus and all that, blase, blase. Some people that's not even working that's getting the virus. So I'm working, and we're, face to face with the virus and stuff like that. And everything is like, it's not normal, but it's normal. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand that. They'll be like, well, this virus is so dangerous or whatever. But you gotta think about it. Everybody that's out there that's working, people in McDonald's, people in Walmart, like, do you hear any of those getting, like, anything from any coronavirus detected in Walmart? I think, I know it was one in Lowe's. Um, I think in Aiken or Augusta or something like that. But I know they had a case in Lowe's. But oh yeah, that most definitely, man. But like, I mean, it's just like I said, I personally, honestly, don't understand it. I mean, to each his own. Everybody got their personal opinion. But me, like, everybody say this virus is like the dangerous of them all. I mean, I don't like. I just think it's just a bad cold, or a bad flu, or whatever. But it's only people. The only people that's getting it are shut up. The only people that's getting it are the people that have low, immune system. So that's like, elderly people. I haven't really heard of any babies getting it or nothing like that. Haven't heard any, young people. I haven't heard any, like, I think it's like, I want to say it's a chart between like 40 and 60, or 40 and 70, something like that. But those are the ages that's actually getting it. And like I said, the older you get, the your immune system is not that high. So of course, that's basically who's all getting it. Now, me personally, I don't know anybody that has it. So I can't say, hey, I know this person had it and they survived from it. Me personally, don't know anybody that had it. Majority of my family is in South Carolina, and majority of my family is in Augusta. And I mean, so it's just, I think this virus is going, overrated. A lot of people just panicking about it. They just it's to me it's out the norm, yes, but the way that everybody is doing about it, like for example, I went to the store earlier today, and I had to pay the lady with cash. So she didn't want to take the cash out of my hand, but she had gloves on. She didn't want to take the cash out of my hand. Oh yeah. So she didn't want to take the cash out of my hand, so she wanted me to put it on the counter and slide to her. So I'm trying to think. You still touching the money? Like I just don't understand. Like I was gonna give the lady my money, and she was like, "Nah, you put it on the table." And I was looking at her like, "Are you still gonna pick it back up?" And she was like, "Yeah, you can sit it on the table." So I put it on the table, slid it to her. She picked the money up, put it in the drawer, and then gave me my change. But she didn't give me my change in my hand. She put it on the counter and slid it to me. And I'm like, I'm so confused. Like, what in the world? Like, at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, shut up. At the end of the day, man, I don't see, like, I don't understand that point, because you touching the money. I mean, you putting it in your drawer. You got to turn around and count it that night. Then you give me change. And then I'm giving you the stuff that yeah, and I'm giving you the stuff that I'm paying for, and you have to get that to turn around and scan it. So you have to pick it up. But and then before mentioning now, before I went to the cash register so she can ring me out, she had gloves on. Guess what she had in her phone? Guess what she had in her hand? She had a phone in her hand. So I'm like, all right, now I'm really confused now, cause you got gloves on, you got your phone in your hand. Then when I come up there to pay, you put your phone down and you tell me to slide the money to me. You pick the money up, you put it in the drawer, you give me my change. But before you did all that, you grabbed the stuff that I was buying and you had to scan it. So if if I had anything, then you turned around and got to touch you picked your phone back up when I left. So I'm like, all right, nah, that was, to me, that was unsafe. Like, you call the CDC, because that was just so unsafe. Because I was like, at the whole transaction was going on, I was just so confused, because I'm like, hold on now, you losing me, because you had to pick whatever I gave you up. You had to get my money, and you had to give me change, and you touch your phone. Like, all that was just all negative. Yeah, she slid the change, bruh. When she gave me change, she put it on the counter and she slid it to me. And I'm looking at her like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, what kind of junk is this? And it's like, and I'm like, man, bro. Chicken boss, oh Lord, bruh. I'm looking like, man, y'all gotta be kidding me. But like I said, and then when, like I said, and she had a face mask on, but it was like halfway on. Like, she had it, like, the face mask supposed to be right here. She had it like sitting there, and I'm like, where's the CDC when you need them? Like, y'all want to be safe and stuff, but y'all ain't following the safety rules. Like, really, you should have already had your mask on. You shouldn't have been already touching your phone with the gloves, unless it was just, new gloves out the box or something. Like, basically every customer that comes, you should be changing your gloves out, because you don't know what each customer have. So that would have been, a smart thing to do, unless, I must be wrong or something like that. But those would have been the safety precautions that you would have took. But hey, to each his own, man. That's why I said that, even if a person, like, before the dude before me or whatever, say if he had it, like, and she, like, say if he had it and he did the same thing I did, and she had, I was coming next, she basically, I would have got it. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, like, like, how is that safety at all? And then they'll say, oh well, you can have it for 14 weeks and you won't know about it. Like, no symptoms? Like, what kind of virus is this? Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get every, flu, sickness, or whatever, that you're sick. So when they come on, the news and saying, well, yeah, the coronavirus, blase, blase, and you don't know if you have it or not. You can go 14 days without knowing if you had it. Then, on the flip side of this, so I'm trying to figure out, and I don't know right now, but how can you, like, when the corona first came out, they already had to have already knew how to test you. Like, they already had to have a sample of the corona for them to even test and see if you have it. So a lot of people not thinking about that either. They thinking like, well, maybe I need to go get tested for corona. Okay, they had to know something about the corona to test you to see if you have the corona. Like, come on, man. Like, this right here is like, it's funny, but it's crazy. That's just like when everybody got their stim check. All right, everybody got their stim check like that Tuesday, Monday or that Tuesday. And all of a sudden, coincidental, out of the blue, I think Georgia came on and it was talking about like Wednesday or Thursday or something like that, open everything back up Friday. So don't you see where this is coming at? Like, hey, you get the stem check that Monday or that Tuesday. Boom, the stores open that weekend. Do you not know how many people is gonna be at the store because they got their stem check? Like, come on, man. Like, you gotta look at it, like, you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. Hey, look, I'm getting to it. Don't worry about it. But you gotta, it's just the corona, man. To me, honestly, it's just way overrated. It is what it is. But so anyway, like I said, y'all can't let this corona, stop you from being, being going after your dream. Like, you have to be committed. If you're not gonna be committed, you're not gonna make it. That's just point blank period. Like, you have to be, willing to fail. You have to be open to fail, and you have to, have that mindset as in, okay, this is plan A and this is what I want to go. But if you have plan B, I'm telling you, 9 out of 10 times if you have a plan B, it's gonna but 9 out of 10 times, if you have a plan B, you always gonna follow that plan B. The reason is because that plan B is basically distracting you from plan A. So, like, when you wanna do stuff in life, you always want to have a plan A. A lot of people will say you better have a backup plan because you never know what's going to happen, stuff like that. But 9 out of 10 times, if you had that backup plan, then that's what you're gonna follow. You're gonna follow that backup plan. So, like I said, man, if you want something in life, you go get it. No hesitation, and just you gotta live it up, man. And cause you never know, you here today, you gone today. Yeah, I mean, it's just plain and simple like that. So you wanna go ahead. I ain't want to do it on unicorn, but it's either you either hit a day, you gone a day. So you gotta have that plan A, and you gotta follow that plan A. You gotta be, oh Lord, Mike. So, but you gotta have that plan A, man, and you just gotta go for it. Like, I done took leaps, so many leaps. Well, not really so many leaps, but I done took leaps, man, that a lot of people, they thought they already told me, man, you'll be back, or man, I wouldn't do that if I was you, stuff like that. But I didn't care about what they say, because at the end of the day, I'm living for me. I'm not living from everybody else. There ain't nobody else is paying my bills. I'm paying my own bills. So that was the whole reason why, I did some of the moves that I did, and I took some of the routes that I took, because I'm trying to better myself so I can better my family and my life, situation, and my living status. And that's basically what I want to do. And a lot of people, if you want to follow your dreams, man, just go ahead. Like, ain't nothing stopping you from following your dreams but you. And that's just, that's just keeping it 100. Like, nobody, you're not following your dreams, because of yourself. Oh yeah, rule number 1: forget what everybody else say. You gotta do you. You gotta live you. That's rule number 1, man. Rule number 1: forget the haters. Forget the outside looking in, man. Forget what everybody think about you. Forget how everybody feel about you. Like, and it's hard to be that way, especially if you never been that way, throughout your whole life. It's hard to be that way. But when you trying to be successful and get to a certain point of your life, like, that's rule number 1. Like, anything else, like Alex will say that every day. Rule number 1 is forget about everybody else. Forget about everybody else's opinion. Forget about how everybody else opinion, forget about how everybody think of you. Forget about, everybody else opinion of you, because that don't matter. Like, what matters is what you do about, your situation, what you believe in. Like, you got to believe in yourself first before anybody else can believe in you. You can't expect somebody else to believe in you and then you don't even believe in yourself. You can't say, hey man, you can't get on somebody else for a situation that you should have done. Or you can't say, well, I can't be successful because this and that, this person. Or I can't move to the top because they ain't bring me when they move to the top. You can't be like that. Like, that's a false situation. Like, you can't, there's no way to be, that way. Like, that's rule, like I said, rule number 1, man. Alex will tell you, he always say rule number 1 every day when we get to talking about him, man. He always say it all the time. Shut up. But he always say it every time, man. Every time we get to talking about him, man, he always say rule number 1, which is, is right, man. Rule number 1: forget the haters, forget everybody else. What's up, Travis? Forget everybody else. Forget how everybody, down you, clown you, or whatever, because at the end of the day, everybody else is not paying your light bill. Everybody else is not paying your cell phone bill. You know what I'm saying? Like, you out there grinding, hustling to getting your money to pay your bills. So if it's something that you want to do in life, man, just go get it. Like, simple as that. I mean, that is just it sounds simple. A lot of people say it sounds better and you can do it and stuff like that. But like, really, it is, man. It's just being successful. It's not hard as people think it would be, but it is challenging. Like, you have to keep pushing. You gotta, keep going. Like, you have to be dedicated. You have to be committed. Like, all those, you have to be that person in one. You got to be positive. Negative people around you, if you're negative, get the hell away from me. I don't even want you around me to be, like, literally. I mean, that was the whole reason, why I left certain jobs, because, like, you had every when you get to a job, the job is straight, everything is good, everybody positive, stuff like that. Once you start knowing a job and you have your ears open, you start hearing a lot of stuff, then that's where it comes, where the job being negative. And it's like, you see a lot of stuff that happens when you have your eyes open. A lot of people don't have their eyes open when they go to the jobs. They just go in, clock in, and get on, clock out, and go home. But, like, some jobs, like, I don't care how much money I'm making. If I don't like it, or I feel like it's a bad vibe, or something not sitting right, I'm going. I'm out the door. That's just me. And it's like, when I leave making sure that I'm going to something better, or I'm going, I'm following something. It's not like, oh, I'm just leaving, just because, or whatever. Look at you, baby. It's not just, I'm leaving just because. Like, I'm leaving, to better myself, because I don't want to be in that situation. Like, a lot of people don't understand that. But you know, a lot of people just, well, you know, they make good money, so I'm gonna try to work it out, stuff like that. Nah, I don't care how much money I'm making. If I don't feel comfortable, or if I can't be myself, or you know, if I feel like the job isn't right for me, then hey, I'm out. I'm gone. That's just me. But like I said, to each his own. A lot of people, you know, don't think of. Yeah, yeah, you right too. If you don't love it, like it ain't gonna be, you ain't gonna have, you know, 100% into the job. Like you gonna be like, you know, waking up like, oh man, I gotta get to work, stuff like that. Like that's the whole reason why I made, you know, the motivation shirts. I got two of them, $15 a piece. If you want one, let me know. Inbox me your size and stuff like that. One of them say no clock needed. Basically, no alarm clock needed. You follow your passion. You don't need no alarm clock to wake you up. You get up on a dime without alarm clock because you're doing something that you love and doing. And the other shirt is no stone unturned, meaning if you have a dream, you wanna go a lot. You wanna go through different routes to get to your dream. You don't want to just go through one route and then you fail on that route and you quit your dream. Like that's why you want to turn over each stone to get where you need to be at in life. That's for as following your dreams. That's what no stone unturned mean. You want to do that and you want to follow your dream. If you can't go to your dream down this path, you need to find another path to get to your dream. It's a different process, but the situation is always the same. Remember that. But anyway, it's your boy Clay. I'm out, y'all. It's Clay Talk. Season 1, episode 8. Been on this thing for 2 months strong, y'all. 2 months strong. I appreciate everybody from watching. Appreciate everybody sharing my videos and stuff like that. Appreciate the support. If you want some merch, let me know. I got YouTube merch. I got Clay's Ckennel merch. I got Gorilla Game merch. I got motivation speaking merch. Let me know. Inbox me. Inbox me. Let me know, man. Like I said, I got YouTube merch, Clay's Ckennel merch, Gorilla Game merch, and motivation speaker merch. Let me know. That's all, y'all.